So here we have the Citroen C4 Picasso on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Currently, we have 7 seats in place. This is the amount of boot space you have as a 7-seater. You can, of course, fold these rear 2 down to give you even more space again. And if you choose to do so, you can see that you get plenty of boot space there now. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of the car from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. So up on there you can see we have the fuel gauge over on the right hand side, along with the digital readout for the speedometer. Over on the left hand side we have the rev counter. We have various bits of trip computer information in the middle, and directly below that you can see the total miles for the car. They are 98,226. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the right hand side we have stereo and phone controls. We have cruise control and speed limiter on the left hand side. And then in the center, the main screen where you'll access things like, for example, your dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed, as well as determining what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning's on at the minute, so that's off, back on, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. You can override that manually, as I've just done, whenever you wish to. So also up on this screen, you'll be able to pair your phone, of course. You'll be able to access various bits of car, trip computer information and other menus. So for safety features like blind spot monitoring, you can turn on and off. Same with lane departure warning system, etc. Even park assist. You can, as you can see, get this car to park for you in bays. You can get out of a parking space or into a parking space for parallel parking. It will do all the steering for you. Very, very clever system. You can also, of course, access your audio options. And as you can see on the screen there, we have FM, DAB and AM radio. We've got USB input, jukebox so you can store your own music, iPod, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input as well. And we've got satellite navigation, so a full color display for the sat nav. On top of all of that, a full color reversing camera as well, which when you pop the car into reverse is accessed up in that top left hand corner just there. Below the main screen that we were on just a moment ago, we have an electronic handbrake, deadlock so you can lock and unlock the car doors from the outside, and we have our traction control that you can turn on and off as well. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.